With Devin Haney vacating the WBC belt at 140 pounds a couple of days ago, it seems like one fight with Ryan Garcia seems to have completely ruined Devin Haney's career. Now, it wasn't the fight itself that ruined Haney's career. At this point, it seems more it's Devin's fault that his career is going downhill. Now, what do I mean by this? After vacating all his titles at 135 pounds and moving up to 140 and beating Rogers Preggers to capture the WBC title at 140 pounds, everything was going well for Devin Haney. He just became a 2-divisional world champion and got a mega fight against Ryan Garcia. But with a crazy upset, Ryan Garcia beat Devin Haney and knocked him down 3 times throughout their fight. Now, losing this fight isn't what caused the downfall in Haney's career. In fact, many people thought he would come back from this loss and learn from it. But here's where the problems came. Haney couldn't seem to move on from this fight. At first, he was very humble and gave Ryan his credit, saying he was the better man that night. But as soon as Ryan got popped for PEDs, Haney went off. Which makes sense. If someone cheats you in a fight, you are not going to let that go. That's just natural. Now, Ryan was claiming that he didn't cheat and was very nonchalant about it, saying they were just trying to take his win away from him. And for some strange reason, it seemed to have worked with the general public, as they didn't care that Ryan cheated for some reason. But last week, Ryan Garcia got banned from boxing for 1 year, and Haney seemed to be very happy about it, posting a video of him dancing to Instagram. Now, I thought this was going to be the end of it all, but for some reason, Haney is saying he's going to take a year off boxing too until Ryan is unbanned to have the rematch with him. It's respectable that he wants to fight Ryan again, but why take a year off when you could have 1 or 2 more fights until Ryan is unsuspended and then fight him again? Well, the answer to that comes down to money. You see, with the Ryan rematch, especially now that the first fight got changed to a no contest, it would be one of the biggest fights in boxing, as the first fight was very controversial, the general public know about it, so if they rematched, everyone's going to tune in. Also, Haney is having problems with no one bidding on his mandatory title defense of the WBC title besides Top Rank, which basically means if Haney goes through with the fight and wins, he'll be making around $1.5 million-ish, which isn't horrible money, but compared to how much he's probably made from the Ryan fight and his previous fights, it's a small payday for him. Now, coming back to what I said at the start of this video, with Haney vacating his titles and how it's ruining his career. The problem is, Devin can't seem to move on from the Ryan Garcia fight, and it's ruining his career. Now, it was understandable when Ryan was caught cheating, but now that he's been banned for a year and the fight's been turned to a no contest, Devin just seems stupid to me for what he's doing. Yes, it's respectable that he wants to rematch Ryan, and he wants to change that and get a win, but he's not doing anything else respectable besides that. He's saying things such as Ryan came in overweight, which is one of his excuses, but when Ryan came in overweight, he said he would pay him $500,000 per pound. So Ryan came in overweight 3 pounds, he paid Haney $1.5 million. Now Ryan wants that money back because the fight got overturned, so technically it never happened. Also, not wanting to fight is mandatory just because it's not a big payday is frankly stupid, because at the time of when the bidding started for his fight, the Ryan fight wasn't overturned, so he was coming off a loss. So of course you're not going to make as much money as you would if you were on that win streak that you were on before, because you just lost a fight, so your value is going to go down. Also, blaming Eddie Hearn for not bidding in the fight is very dumb considering you're not signed to him, so you're a free agent. He doesn't have to throw in money for you. You are not signed to him. It just seems like Haney is being very petty right now, and it's ruining his reputation with the fans, some people in the boxing scene, and it makes me feel that it's going to cause his career to start declining because of this. Also, posting things like this doesn't help. It makes you look more arrogant and definitely doesn't help your reputation with the fans, as I feel like Haney is one of the most hated fighters in boxing right now after this situation with Ryan, as he has made so many wrong decisions, which has caused him to lose more and more fans. I mean, to put it into perspective, I don't even like him anymore, and I used to be one of his biggest fans. I thought he was going to come back from the loss big, and I genuinely thought he was still a top dog at 140 and could become undisputed at 140 even after the Ryan loss, if he brushed up on some of his skills, defense, game plan during the fight, and having a better team during the fight. Basically, just get rid of Bill Haney, as I swear to God, he is the reason Haney is so hated, because he just can't keep his mouth shut. But now I don't see a bright future for Devin Haney, as he is hated by a lot of the fans, vacated his world title in favor of money when he has stated that he will always be a legacy fighter. Now, I'm not saying a win over Ryan Garcia wouldn't add to his legacy. I'm just saying it would add more to your legacy if you defended the belt a couple more times before that Ryan fight. And finally, everything is riding on this rematch with Ryan. And if he wins it, he'll get a lot of fans back and such. But if he loses it and gets knocked out this time, it's going to be over for him. As if he loses again, he's going to lose even more fans. He'll be making less money than he already is getting offered, and it's a big gamble, so everything's riding on this Ryan fight for him. But if he does beat Ryan in dominant fashion, then his value skyrockets, so I guess there are some pros and cons to him putting everything on this fight. Those are my thoughts on why Devin Haney is ruining his career. Make sure to like and subscribe, I really appreciate it. Comment down below if you guys think Devin Haney is ruining his career or if he's making the right decision. Also, let me know if you guys think he'll even beat Ryan in a rematch. I personally think that he could. I've stated it before in previous videos, if you've watched them, like the Tank video where I went over if he fought Devin Haney. I thought the game plan of walking Ryan down was stupid because Ryan's a power puncher. Even Tank didn't walk Ryan down. But if Haney fights smart, like how he did with Regis Progress, where he was landing well but never letting Regis land on him, I think he could easily beat Ryan and get his name back in that top position at 140. But I don't think they're even going to fight at 140, so whatever weight they fight at, we'll see. That's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, thanks for watching.